could be with some other letter of the alphabet. Okay, so that is something which I have to tell you today. How would you identify a noun in Spanish if even like if they are not ending with O or A? Okay, so let us see that part. And please take a note. Okay, I'm just again telling everybody, please note down the things which I'm showing you in the slide in your notebook, because you may not be having the same thing in your course page. Okay, and when I give you exercise, you can actually refer to those notes immediately. And obviously at the end, when I'm giving you this question on the form, you will be able to find your answer also from those things. So as I told earlier, give me the correct answer, then you will get your attendance. So that's why take down notes. Okay, so let us see that first. Okay, so masculine and feminine nouns in Spanish. So sustantivos, we call it for nouns, masculinos and femeninos. Femeninos are there. So the first category which we are going to talk today is about masculine nouns. I mean, how would you identify that whether a given noun is a masculine noun or not? So I'm going to show you some, you can say, tricks, yeah, I can say, but not as a rule, because there will be some exceptions, and this is rule which is not followed everywhere in Spanish. Okay, this is just I'm showing you to make your learning a little bit easy. Okay, so to identify masculine nouns in Spanish, you will find the nouns which are ending with these letters. Okay, they are considered to be masculine. So what is this word? Loners. It is very easy or easy to remember. The word is loners. Okay, so the letters which are there in this word loners, if you find nouns ending with any of these 6 letters, generally, I'm again telling, generally it will be masculine. Not always, but generally it will be masculine. So examples are given here. You can see that here also. Okay, sorry. So ending with L, so papel and arbol, both are masculine, and that is the reason I am using the masculine singular article L with both of them. So I'm using definite article here. Okay, L, both. I could use the indefinite also, una, but that's not much important here. Okay, so don't think that you have to only use definite when I'm explaining this. You can use the indefinite one, which will be un also, un papel and un arbol. That's fine. But the important thing is that both are masculine, so that is why we are using the masculine singular article L. Okay. Then next one ending with O, it is juego and grupo. So again the letter J is pronounced as kh, so that is why it is juego, and here it is simple grupo, and both el grupo and el juego. N ending, okay, so I'm telling these are not the only 2 examples. There are more nouns in Spanish, okay, which will end with these letters, but just for example, I'm showing you 2 in the list. Okay, when we will do the exercise part, you will find more. The third one is ending with the letter N, so it is pan and examen. Okay, so both are masculine and we are using L with both of them. Ending with the letter E, so it is cafe, as there is an accent on the letter E, so it will be cafe, don't say cafe, it will be cafe, and then it will be tomate. So el cafe and el tomate, that's what it is. Then the ending with the letter R, so amor and sur. Okay, so they are all both examples, and you can see the article L is also used here. Then the last one, the 2 examples which are given here ending with the letter S, they are basically days of the week. So all the days of the week ends with the letter S. Okay, so in future if you find any other days of the week, that will be all masculine. Okay, and we are using L with both of them. Now the second part of this is written over here is exceptions. So exceptions, why is it exception and then put in this category of masculine noun? Because I told you earlier that generally I ending nouns are what? Feminine. I showed you also the example of fruta, okay, chica, like that. I have told you that they are all feminine because they are ending with the letter A. But the list which is given here, they are also actually ending with the letter A of Spanish, but they are exceptions. So how will you identify those exceptions? The one ending with MA, TA and TA. So you don't need to only see this A ending, but before A, what is the letter there before the letter A, you have to see that. So if it is MA, PA or TA, chances are that that will be a masculine noun. Okay, that is why it is an exception. It will not be the L which can be, sorry, it will not be la which you will be using here. It will be L which you will be using here. So the examples are given here is el clima, el problema, okay, el tema. So what is tema? Tema is a topic or a title. Sistema is, I hope all of you can guess it, what could be sistema, because words in Spanish are sometimes very close to the English word. Anybody can guess what is sistema? Quickly. Sistema.
System.
Exactly, system. So here this is the first example, means these are the examples of the first one, MA answer, means MA ending. The second one is ending with PA. The two examples are MAPA and ARPA. Both are also masculine, so we are using L. The third one is ending with TA, ta, so it is cometa and planeta. Both are masculine. Now here one more thing you have to always keep in mind, that this is the list which I am showing you right now. Okay, in that list of this exception, I am not adding anything new. Okay, and this list is very limited. So do not randomly put any noun which are ending with MA, PA and TA into this category. Okay, because in the subsequent slides or maybe in the exercises you will find words which will end with all these three. So do not put all of them in this category. So for now you just remember that these are the only examples which I am showing you. Okay, if there is anything new coming, then I will tell you. Otherwise, the normal rule which is there, that I ending are generally feminine, will be applied. Okay, with example it will be more clear once we will do it. Now the second part is the exception. So why we call it exception? Because just now we have seen the loner's rule. Okay, so in the loner's rule we have seen that how the words ending with any of these letters are masculine. But here the list which is given, they are all ending with the letters of loners. Okay, but they are all feminine. Okay, so la noche, la piel. Now this one G and E, I told it several times earlier also, that when G and E comes together it becomes K. Okay, K. So it is la gente. I hope some of you might have heard this song, Mi Gente. Have you heard? Anybody?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So that Balvin, Jenny Balvin is the name of the singer. So, and Mi Gente, Gente is people. So he's talking about his people, his friend. So Mi Gente is my people. So those who have not heard, you can search this song. Okay, it was very famous in the last year, 2021. So la gente, then la clase. Okay, same here. If you see G and E is coming together, so it will be la imagen, la nieve, la mano. Okay, the loner's rule O ending, but it is feminine. Okay, la foto, la cárcel, la parte, la leche, la calle. Meanings are already given, so you can note down these meanings also. Okay, so I hope all of you are getting it and understanding how we cannot apply all the rules blindly every time. Okay, will be some exception. So how will you find out that whether a given noun is an exception or not? That is basically dependent upon your memory. Okay, so that is how everybody learns any language. So you have to memorize these at least. And this is not the only list of exceptions. There could be more, but these are just an example, and these are all very frequently used nouns in Spanish, and they are all not following. They are all exceptions. Okay, so just a small list it is here. So now we are coming to the second part, which is I have locked the meeting. Please do not leave the class. Okay, otherwise you will be out and I will not unlock right now. So next one is feminine noun. Okay, so how will you identify them? Again, there is a way to identify that the words ending with the letter A, D, okay, ION, and the letter zeta, okay, Z in English. So if you find nouns ending with these letters, these group of letters also, it will be, chances are that it will be feminine. So the examples are given: comida and montaña. The article has now changed to la. So earlier we were using el because of being masculine. Now we are using la because these nouns are feminine. Second one, it is not universidad. Do not pronounce it like that. It is u. So u is pronounced as u. Oh, okay. So universidad and libertad. Meanings are already given. So la and la, both the places it is being used. Number 3, it is ION. Okay. So ION is like given here in televisión and acción. So you can see there is an accent also. So you have to pronounce it in the same way. So televisión, acción, and la is being used with these also. The last category is Z or zeta in Spanish. So, but when you are pronouncing it, it is not that Z sound or Z sound is there. As I told earlier also, the sound for Z in Spanish is S. Okay, so it will be vos and it will be naris. Okay, and both are feminine, so you have to use la. Again, as I told, there are exceptions to all the tricks or the rules which I am showing you here. So these are some of the exceptions which are given. Okay, these are not the only exceptions. These are some. So there could be more in this. So it is dia, el lápiz, el agua, el arena. Arena is sand. Okay, sofa, camión, and corazón. Okay, so these are all exceptions and they are all masculine. So we are using L in all of them. So remember at least these exceptions, because again, as I told, we are going to use them frequently. Now, the second rule is words ending with is, ie, and umbre. So these are also the endings where you have to be careful. So they are generally feminine. Okay, so is, ie, and umbre. The examples are given here. So the pronunciation, anybody wants to try the pronunciation of these two quickly? Anybody can try this? The word crisis in Spanish and appendicitis in Spanish, how would you pronounce it? Anybody can try. Even if it is wrong, that's fine. Please try someone.
Crisis.
Crisis. And the second one?
Appendicitis.
That is more like English what you are saying. So let me correct you. So when you say I is pronounced as the letter E of English. Okay, so it is crisis. Okay, so la crisis, and here it will be, and I also told that the letter E of Spanish is pronounced as letter A of English. Okay, so that will be la appendicitis. Okay, appendicitis, and it is la crisis. Same way, here also you have to be careful with the pronunciation part. So anybody else wants to try this one? Second one, please try. Don't
So
be
La
shy.
Saria,
La Saria, okay, and then
La Superficie.
so that is more influence of English. That's why it is coming like that. So let me correct you. So it will be la serie. Okay, E is pronounced as A, so that's why it will be serie. Okay, la serie, and here it will be la superficie, not super, super. A sound is there for this one. The superficie. Okay, and the last one is not too difficult. It will be like costumbre, the custom. Okay, and muchedumbre, la muchedumbre is for crowd. So you can see how we are pronouncing it. Okay, so if you find any other nouns in Spanish ending with these, okay, you can consider them feminine. Then come to the next one, feminine or masculine. So here what I'm going to show you that a same word could be used in different ways. So let us see the first one. So when you find words in Spanish ending with ta and te, so they can be masculine or feminine, both. Okay. One of the example, we did it earlier in the last exercise, last topic, which was estudiante. Huh? So I told you that how la estudiante and el estudiante is different. When we use el estudiante, it means I am referring to a male student. And when I am referring it to a female student, I should use la estudiante. So only the article was changed and the word remained the same for both masculine and feminine. Same way, the other one examples are given here, cantante. So same noun for both masculine and feminine, but the articles are different for referring a particular gender. So el cantante is a female male singer, la cantante is a female singer. Same way here, poeta, which is el poeta and la poeta. So el poeta is for a male poet and la poeta is for a female poet. And the last one, artista, is the same, el artista and la artista, male artist, female artist. So do remember that. But this can be only applied, this rule, when you have an opposite gender existing for that particular noun. Okay, you cannot randomly apply it to any MAP and this noun ending with TA or TE. You have to see whether an opposite gender exists or not. Then only you can do. Otherwise, it will be incorrect. Okay, basically the non-living things, maybe it could not be applied there. Okay, so you have to be careful. The second one, what happens is you have to forget all the rules which I have given you earlier. Okay, what you have to apply in these cases is you have to see whether, because some of the nouns are biologically defined as biologically categorized into masculine and feminine. Okay, so there is no human intervention to define them whether they should be masculine or not, or they should be feminine or not. They are biologically defined. So there you need not apply the rules which I have shown you earlier. Okay, you can just ignore that and try to find it with your science background or with your common sense that this noun is a masculine or feminine, and accordingly you can choose the correct article. So the example which is given here is hombre and mujer. Okay, so if you see these two examples, hombre is it's fine, it is following the loner's rule. Okay, but here with mujer, it is also following the loner's rule. So in that case, you could have said that why don't we use el mujer, but it is not possible, no, because mujer is always feminine noun. So you have to use only la, you cannot use el in this. So you cannot apply the loner's rule in these type of examples or these type of nouns. So biologically it is defined, so you have to use accordingly. So el hombre, la mujer. El padre, la madre. El actor, la actriz. Okay. El toro, la vaca. So vaca is feminine, so we are using la. Toro is masculine, so we are using el. Same way, the last one, caballo and yegua. El and la, we are using it according to the gender. So no need to apply any of the loner's rule or other rules which I have shown you earlier. Just find out how are they categorized by using your common sense or your knowledge about science. So this was about identifying genders in Spanish. If you can remember, if you can understand, if you understood this very well, you will hardly find difficulty in identifying the gender of any noun, because Spanish is all about using the correct gender for any noun. Okay, it is very important. Okay, so if you are using it incorrectly, it is a problem then in that case. Okay, so you should be clear about the gender of the noun, whether it is a living or a non-living, and accordingly you can make a correct sentence also. So based on this, what I'm doing is I'm giving you this exercise, which all of you should do right now. Okay, and then I will discuss it in after you complete this exercise. So in the exercise, you have to apply the rules which I have just shown you. Okay, so there is a list of verbs, sorry, nouns, which will be shown to you, and you have to identify whether they are masculine or feminine. Okay, I hope all of you are able to see this. So for example, I'm just doing the first one. Okay, so Ardiya and Arbol. Okay, so what happens here, you have to identify whether these nouns are masculine or feminine. So you can apply the rule which I just explained you. So it is ending with the letter A. That means it's a feminine noun. So you have to choose the correct article here. So I should be using la here because it is a feminine. So la article will be used. If you want to use the indefinite, then you can use una also. That's completely fine. Okay, but let us follow one. So you have to choose between L or la. Okay, only these two. With the word arbol, if you see here with the noun arbol, it is following the loner's rule. Okay, ending with the letter L. So that means it's a masculine and I should be using L arbol. So in the same pattern, you have to do the other. So all of you start doing it. I will start asking all of you one by one the answer in some time. Okay, do it. So you can simply write down the answer in your notebook. I mean, if you are fast enough, you can write down fast. Then you can just write down the words also. If you are little bit slow, then you can simply write down the answer like this. L or la or both L will be there. So just write down the articles which can be used. There will be some questions where it could be little bit confusing. So that's completely fine. You do whatever you have understood. Okay, so while discussing the answer, I will explain you.
Excuse me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the last word? I cannot. The bar is covering the last two words.
Oh no, this is not the last two. The list is longer. I
Oh,
will just
oh,
scroll
okay,
down
sir. Okay,
a
sir.
little bit.
Thank you, sir.
It is from A to Z.
So,
Yes.
my friend messaged me that he got disconnected due to some fluctuations in network. So he's unable to join now again.
Whose name? It is Shubham Soni.
Yes, sir.
Ask him to join. It is open. Unlock now.
Okay, so
Okay, let me scroll down more. Okay, there are more exercises. Okay, there are the last two which I'm showing. Three. Okay, do that also. And then I will start the discussion. In 1 or 2 minutes, I will start. So everybody should be doing. Do not say that, sir, I was absent in the last class or anything, because the questions which I have put here are all related to this class. Nothing is from the last class. So if you are present, you should be able to give me the answer. Okay, so let us start the discussion of the answers. Fine. So first is already done, A. Okay. So the next four, B, from B to E, I will ask one person to respond. Okay. So Khush, can you tell me the answer from B to E? Khush Khandelwal. Khush, can you hear me? Khush, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So start the answer for these questions which I have put here. Come on, start fast. We don't have much time. It is already 3:37. Khush, are you able to do listen to me or not? Please act fast.
Yes, sir.
We don't
Yes, sir.
have a class of 2 hours. So tell me the answer now. I think you are not listening to me what I'm saying.
Yes, sir. I can listen, but I'm not able to answer right now.
What is the problem? Tell me that. Huh?
So there is no problem.
So I think you should leave then. Don't need to be in the class right now. Okay. You can leave. If you are not able to respond after 3-4 calls, you can leave from the class. I'm just removing you. Okay. No need to give your attendance today also. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So let us come to the next person. Yeah, Tarang, can you tell me the answer?
Yes, sir. So for the B, it will be El Banco and El Barco.
El Banco and El Barco. Very good. So both are ending with the letter O. Next
So
one.
for the C1, uh, so La Casa
Mm-hmm.
and La Campana.
La Campana. Okay.
So for the
Number
D1, it's El Dado.
Dedo.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. It's
Dedo, not
Dedo.
Dedo. It is the sound of the
Yes.
letter the of English of the word the. El Dedo. And then next one.
Sir, it will be El Dianta.
El Diente. Dianta, no? Diente.
Okay,
A
sir.
sound. So next one.
So for the E1, it's Elefanta,
Elefante.
Elefante,
Hmm?
and so for this one's El El Enano.
Okay. So now here, why can't we use la? Because this is ending with te, no?
Yes, sir.
So like estudiante, can't we use elefante also, and we can put la also?
Yes, sir. We can put La also. El or La, both we can put
Yeah.
because
So
it's
why we
masculine
are
and
using?
feminine.
Yeah, you can when you are putting el elefante, it is referring to a male elephant. La means a female elephant.
Yes, sir.
So diante is possible with diente also.
Yes, sir. Here also is possible.
Okay. So do you have a male and a female teeth? Tooth?
Sir, I don't think so.
Then why are you using here? I told you have to see whether it exists or not.
Okay,
If
sir.
it does not exist, you no need to apply this rule. I means everywhere. So here, this will be the only answer. L. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Very good. Thank you. Let us come to the
Excuse
next
me, sir.
one. Yes,
Sir,
Shreya.
sir, for Inano, we can use la also, like
You
do
can
of
use na, but you have to change the gender. It is ending with O, so you are using L. If you are changing it to A, then you can use la.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Then it is fine. But since it is ending with the letter O, it will be only L right now.
Okay, sir.
So for words like diente, like how will we decide whether it's masculine or feminine?
I told you, no, you can apply your common sense. Elefante is an elephant, so you know that there will be a male and a female elephant. But
So
diente is
now,
a
like for those which we can't decide, like for tooth, we can't have a masculine and feminine. So in
so
that case, will it be like always masculine by default, or
yeah, it will be always masculine.
okay? So that's what I was confirming.
We will find some more words in the subsequent.
Got it, sir.
So,
Thank you.
so I think Ritvik, you can try the next one, next four only, and then you will be able to clear your doubts if you have. Tell me.
Yeah, sure, sir. Next is El Fuego,
El fuego. Very good.
La Foca. I'm not very sure about the pronunciation of this one.
No, this is correct. La foca only.
El Gato,
El gato. The sound.
El Gato. Next one is both El and La Guante. Or like it was glove again, so I think it will be again L only.
Exactly. It will be only L.
L
So now you
Guante.
understood, no?
Yes, sir. Now got it.
Ah,
Uh,
next one.
next El Hielo. Sorry, El
H
Hielo.
will be silent, so it will be
El
simply
Hielo.
yellow. Yes, El
El
yellow,
Hielo.
and then
La Oja.
oja no okha.
Ukha. Sorry.
J
Yeah.
is
J.
kha sound.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
La
Then this one.
La Isla.
Isla.
Isla. Okay.
La isla. Okay.
La
Next one.
Isla. El Iman.
El iman. Okay. That's it. So this was not so difficult. Iman directly following the loner's rule and others also. So here was the confusion. So you understood that here glove is the word which is not actually having any gender as specific like male glove or female glove. So it will only be considered a masculine noun in Spanish. Okay, like that only. Not like
Yes. Got it.
animals or anything else. Next four, let us come to. So, Shreya, can you try the next four?
Yes, sir. Sir, it will be la. Sorry. El. Jebo. Is that right? The
You're
pronunciation.
pronouncing in French, kh sound. So, can you correct yourself?
Kebo.
Khabon.
Carbon. And then, sir, it will be El Jugo. Kugo.
Oh, Kugo.
Kugo.
Yes.
Then, sir, it will be La Lana.
No, no, you missed the K.
Oh, sorry, sir. Then, sir, it will be El Kilo
Yes.
and El Kiosco.
Very good. Next one.
And, sir, then it will be La Lana,
Mhm.
La Lupa.
Exactly. Now here you could be thinking that can we apply that MA, PA and PA rule? So
Yes,
no,
sir.
it is not required here. Okay. So for now, only remember the list which I shared you for these three. Okay. We don't
Okay.
need to add anything new. So here simple, the rule is that will be that it is ending with the letter R. So it will be a feminine noun. Straightforward. La. Okay. Next one.
Yes, sir. Sir, La Media
Media. Very good.
and La Mama.
La Mama. A has an
Mama.
accent. Okay,
Okay.
more like an Indian. Okay, next one. Let me ask again somebody. Summer, can you try?
Yes, sir. So for the N, so it will be El Nave
Exactly.
and El Niento.
El Nieto.
Nieto. Oh, sorry. Yes, sir.
Nieto is grandson. So
Yes, sir.
if you if you change it to A,
Nieta. Yeah, it will
it
be
will be
granddaughter.
Nieta, granddaughter. Very good.
Correct, sir.
Next one.
La Noneria
La Noneria. Very good. Good pronunciation. This one.
and Sir La Nu.
So it is like the word new of English. Okay.
Okay, sir. New.
So
So,
new.
but this also can be La and L both, right?
No, it will be L. Okay. Generally, when you find these type of words, no, which are not for means the ending is not following any of the rules which I have given.
Yes, sir.
Generally, they are masculine.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So you just put it like that only.
Excuse
Next
me,
one.
sir.
Yes.
So, but like in case of a wildebeest and all, I mean, don't they have genders as well? So shouldn't.
No, actually not. I have checked it online on the online dictionary. It is only showing L, masculine, only with this one.
So even with like cats and all in the previous questions.
So with cat you can change the nouns which are living, okay, and they are ending with O. You can change it to feminine, so it will be, so gato is more like a more masculine one. Gata will be a feminine cat, female cat.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
There it is fine. There is no any problem if you find those. Even the next one which is going to be discussed, you can see there. So tell me, yeah, Summer.
Sir, el ojo.
Very good.
And sir, this can be both, but here it is O, so it will be el oso.
Exactly. So here also, if you want to make it a feminine, you can make
El
it
osa.
osa. So there it has to be la osa, not L.
Yes, yes, sir, sorry, sir.
Okay, not L.
And
Number
sir,
P.
sir, el pato.
So here also, pato can be changed to pata. Okay, because duck is there and you can have to use then la pata in that case. Next one.
So la piedra.
Very good. So this is how we are doing these. Thank you. Next, let me ask somebody else now again. Mohit, we try the next four.
Yes, sir. I'm.
Tell me.
Yes, sir. Uh,
Let me tell you the pronunciation when QUE is coming all together. It is K pronunciation. So now, can you pronounce it correctly?
El queso.
Exactly. El queso. And this one, J pronunciation, you have to keep in
La
mind.
La queja.
La queja. Very good. These two,
La rosa
La rosa.
and La rueda.
Very good. Then these two,
El sopa.
no, here it will be La sopa. So I told you, no, that MA, PA and TA rule do not need to put any new nouns in that list. Okay, so this one is simply ending with the letter A, so you just keep A ending La. Okay, so that will be La
Yes, sir.
sopa. And this one,
El saco.
El saco. And then the next one, number T,
La tetera
La tetera. Good.
and so I thought it would be L or La both. So
No, but again, you have to see, no, do you have any male tomato and female tomato in your home? I don't
okay.
think
So
so.
El tomate.
Exactly, it will be only el tomate. No need to apply all these things when there is no any requirement. Okay, thank you. The last one, let me do it quickly myself. Okay, so that we can finish it. So it is la uva. Okay, see the pronunciation also. It is unya. Okay, nya is nya sound. This na. So it is la unya. Simple. Both are ending with a. Here also a and o. So one will be feminine, la vela, and it will be el viento. Then number W, you have to check, see very carefully. As I told, when you find words not following any of those rules, tricks which I have shown you, it will be a masculine one. So it is L whiskey. With web, there is a freedom that you can use either of the two. Either you can use L also, you can use La also. There's not a problem in that. Okay. Then next one, O and I ending. So it is xylophono. S sound should be there when it is X is coming in a word. So it will be L. Then xenophobia is the pronunciation and it will be La. Same here, yema and yeso. Don't apply that MA, PA and TA rule. Okay, that it will be a masculine. No, it is simply going to be a feminine. So La yema and El eso. Yema and yeso. Okay. Then the last one, Please look into the pronunciation part very carefully. It is Z, so sir sound should be there. So it is zapato. Don't say zapato. So el zapato. And then next one is zorro, so it will be el zorro. Okay, and here also zorro can be changed into a, and then you have to choose, you have to use la zorra, means the female fox if you are referring to. Okay, like that. So let us keep it till here for today. I hope all of you understood how we are using those rules, and things are more clear now. So
Yes.
every now and then we will be using that rule which I have shown you earlier, because I told you Spanish is all about being very specific about genders. Okay, whenever you are using it, you have to be very specific about the gender. You cannot ignore it, like unlike English where there is not so importance of gender when you are talking about non-living objects, but in Spanish you have to be. Okay, so let's keep it till here. Let me give you the form. Fill it up. Okay, I have put the form. Fill it up. Give me the correct answer. Check your notes before giving your answer. If you are very sure, then you apply, then you give your answer. If you are not sure, please go through your notes to give me the correct answer. Okay, don't give me the incorrect answer, please. I have repeated several times these rules, so you should be giving me the correct answer. So I think we can keep it till here for today. Let me stop the recording, and